We are continuing to look at stories and issues facing voters before the November elections.
Well, tonight we're looking at the differences between the city of Chicago and the rest of Illinois. WGN political reporter Taman Bradley joins us with more on that. Hi, Taman.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Joe. In state politics, the urban-rural divide is a dominant theme. Tonight, a closer look. Illinois, the land of Lincoln, America's sixth most populous state. Within the 57,000 square miles, sprawling urban centers, including Chicago, but most of Illinois is rural.
We basically have two states in Illinois.
Tim Schneider, chairman of the Illinois Republican Party and a Cook County commissioner, thinks about the Chicago downstate differences. Blue Chicago, red downstate.
We have a downstate area that is very pro-Trump. We have an upstate area that's not, Trump is not so popular. And so we have to work our candidates in a different way. And we are having a little more difficulty in the northern part of Illinois because a lot of the Democrats are tying their Republican candidate to Donald Trump. And while I think most of them like Donald Trump and what he's done, they don't approve of his rhetoric.
What the hell is going on in Chicago?
We traveled to western Illinois, where just south of I-80, we hit up Ronald Reagan Trail. It takes you to Reagan's birthplace and boyhood home. Farther west, we stopped in Moline, one of the Quad Cities bordering Iowa. Moline is urban, but feels rural. This is Kavanaugh's Bar. Yep, the name is Kavanaugh's.
You're a good Democrat. You drink beer? It's all right.
I drink beer. I like
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I like beer.
We asked Bob about the election.
Well, there's only one party that you can vote for, and that's Republican. Rauner.
Yeah. Tell me why you like Governor Rauner.
Well, I didn't say that I liked him. He's just better than second evil.
We also talked to Rod, a loyal Republican who says he's worried about the economy.
Jobs. We're a border town, and in our area, everything's going over the river, over to Danport, Bettendorf area. Businesses have better deals over there. Illinois really kills us getting new business.
Outmigration and business exodus are themes Republican politicians highlight. They also talk up Chicago corruption. That's what Patty says she's worried about.
The state is governed by Chicago and Springfield, and no, I don't really feel like we have a voice. No, not at all. And I'm sick of the corruption in Illinois. It's very disheartening.
We did find Kavanaugh's patrons who were voting for the Democrats. Cindy recalls Governor Rauner once said voters should fire him if they feel disappointed.
He said, if I haven't done a good job, kick me out in 4 years, and I don't feel like he's done a good job, so kick his out.
The man trying to do that, billionaire J.B. Pritzker, has pumped millions into a Blue Wave Illinois program designed to assist Democrats across the ballot. Polls show President Trump's approval rating in Illinois at 37%. He could be a drag on GOP candidates across the state.
My name's Amy. I'm a volunteer here with the JB for Governor campaign. How's your day going?
You think you'll be supporting JB for governor?
This is a Pritzker campaign field office in Moline. Instead of ceding traditionally red territory to Republicans, the Democrats are on offense. Doug House is president of the Democratic County Chairs Association.
There are 30 offices like this across the state of Illinois and more than 100 staff that are working. In many cases, JB's office has become the county headquarters where everyone comes together. Some of these counties haven't seen a headquarters in 40 years.
JB's got a lot of money. That means what for you?
It really doesn't mean anything in this election.
Come on, you have more tools, you have more resources.
You know what it means? It means that that there's parity in competition. It was an issue when we didn't have resources. It was an issue when we were able to be defined by a governor who had a great deal of money.
Pritzker's cash has Rock Island Republican County Chairman Drew Milkey playing defense.
Our party doesn't have all that money, obviously. We don't have a multi-billionaire funding each county in Illinois, which is what Mr. Pritzker is doing.
But it's not just about campaign cash. Milkey says the difference plays out at the State House, too.
Chicago is really directing the whole course of the state, and it doesn't seem equitable. Look at how we are funding our schools, and all we hear about down here is Chicago Public Schools. Do our tax dollars that we put in, do they come back here, or are they helping Chicago schools disproportionately with what they're paying?
That's not the full story. For years, Chicagoans paid local taxes for Chicago teacher pensions and state taxes to help pay for suburban and downstate pensions. But in 2017, Chicago got a $200 million assist with pension costs. And research by the Paul Simon Institute found the downstate region receives more than it pays into the state coffers. The South region receives $2.81 in state funds for every dollar generated. Cook County, 90 cents for every dollar. Suburban counties, 53 cents for every dollar generated. But the divisive dialogue continues as politicians seek to exploit our alleged differences. In 2014, Governor Rauner defeated Pat Quinn by 5 points, winning every county but Cook. Think about that for a second. We have 102 counties, so it's a big state, not just Chicago.
It is a big state, and we got to get out of this bubble to see what the rest of the state is really thinking. You're doing that so well for us. Thanks for hitting the road.
Sure, you bet.
Very good. You can follow all of Timon's election stories and more leading up to the midterms next month. Check out a special section of our website, WGNTV.com/decision2018. You can also follow along with our free WGN News app by enabling push alerts. Election Day is November 6th.